Mr. Justice Gulzar, Chief Justice of Pakistan, Honorable Justice of High Court, Mr. Justice Salahuddin Kawar Sahab, Honorable Justice of High Court, Mr. Justice Mubin Lako Sahab, Pakistan Bar Council के मेंबर मोहतरम रियासत साहिर साहब, Honorable District and Session Judge Tharparkar, Tharparkar Sahab, Mohammed Salim Mangro Sahab, Honorary Secretary, High Court Bar Association, Mr. Janali Yunijo Sahab, Member Executive Committee, Supreme Court Bar Association, Mr. Samu Sahab, Member Sindh Bar Council, or all members present in this program, I welcome you all. I believe it is a great honor and privilege to stand before you today on the epochal event of the Bar of Tharparkar. I feel it was divinely planned by the nature who preserved my life for a day like this. I owe the debate of the gratitude Lordship, Mr. Justice Gulzar Sahab, Honorable Chief Justice of Pakistan, who blessed us and given time for this historical eve. I am also the debate of memorial of gratitude to Mr. Justice Salahuddin Kawar Sahab and Mr. Justice Abdul Mubin Lako Sahab, Honorable Justice of High Court Sindh, for acceptance of our invitation. I am highly thankful to you, Mr. Salim Mangro Sahab, Honorary Secretary, High Court Bar Association, Karachi, who provided links of his digital library to DBA Tharparkar. I am highly thankful to our district judiciary and district administration who played his considerable role in support of this program. I do not have a resource to pay them for their gigantic support of those people who in more ways than one gave weight to the quote of Margaret Mead, which says, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful peoples and committed peoples can change the world. So due to support of those my beloved friends, colleagues, mentors, and all worthy members of DBA Tharparkar, we are in this position today. My Lordship, on hearing word Thar to whom, who did not see Thar in his lifetime, he would have imagined about rolling sandy dunes, snakes, dugwell, women keeping their pitcher over their hands, while coming to village from distance of many miles, kekras, and so also beauty of Tharparkar, which depends upon rainy season. On the other hand, in and nowadays when someone comes to Thar, through these roads only, those are made for taking our minerals like coal, china clay, granite, salt, etc. These shining source only leads to coal companies. Whereas there are 2,500 villages in Tharparkar, many of them are still in the same condition as like old picture. I used to say that if you have to know Thar, then you should leave these shining roads and should go to the village where actual life of Thari people resides. No doubt these facilities have given opportunities and benefits to us. But what we are suffering, that is another matter. So my Lord, before going to other issues, firstly I would like to share, as our one poet Halim Baghi said, "Mujhe thar jo haal ye pachand ho, roi kaun. Barandar bar jo haal ye pachand ho, roi kaun." Tharparkar district is the largest in Sindh, cover over 19,638 square kilometers of the land. Total population is more than 80 lakes. The main source of income of Thari people is based upon livestock and agriculture, only on rainy season of 4 months. Approximately figure of population of livestock of Tharparkar is 80 lakh. The highest district in population of livestock in Pakistan. Food for our livestock is depending upon the gaucher lands and the ashas lands. Coal area cover over 11,000 square kilometers, then area of Thar remain only 8,638 square kilometers. Suicide death rate in Tharparkar is high due to poverty and inequality. The government is only trying to give land to several companies on very cheap rates. They are cutting carbon, demolishing heritage, taking China clay, salt and other minerals. If it will be continued in the future, then these Thari people will not be here due to having no source of income. Grazing area would be decreased, livestock would die, land will be given to companies. If we want to change ourselves from grazer to laborer, then there is no proper rehabilitation planning. We feel that government with the calling of land grabber companies have planned to erase us from the Thar land. Not only this, but it seems from their actions that they would erase identification of Thar, Thari rich culture, heritage, ecosystem. Therefore, Thar is in big trouble. My lord, Thar is not surveyed yet. Villages are not registered under Vote Habedi scheme. Cattle farms, playgrounds, other public properties are not registered. Due to unavailability of basic fundamental facilities in rural site, land of villager, gaucher and ashas is searching for giving to companies. Then people have to migrate from village to cities. People are residing by making their houses. Government is not ready to settle them under Kachi Abadi scheme. A person came from village and city. Then he left his hut made in the village. If this would be demolished, where he is residing with his family, it would be mental and torture, threat. And this is the complete violation of fundamental rights, like a right of the life, protection of the family, promotion of the social and economic well-being, dignity of the man, and security of the person. Therefore, Lordship, may we please to consider our request for direction to concerned authority that Thar land may be pleased to survey it, villages and cities may be pleased to register under schemes and surveys of cities. So also evict properties left by migrants at the time of the Indo-Pak partitions and wars may be pleased to grant it to landless farmers. Then DBA Tharparkar shall be highly thankful. The gaucher land is reserved for grazing purpose of the cattle, play a significant role in maintaining the ecological balance, eco-friendly atmosphere, support in vegetation, and to decrease pollution in environment. The destruction of the gaucher land creates a burden pressure on the land. The gaucher land is legally recognized in desert land grant policies. And collector has power to sanction gaucher land. The gaucher land is preserved for one specific purpose. Despite of that, land is being transferred to companies under Land Acquisition Act without considering the characters of the gaucher land. The gaucher land remains under possession as such for the beneficial enjoyment and continually villagers save this. Gaucher land benefit for dominant heritage and used as a defense and custom. Therefore, right of easement completely divided by the government, as Thari people are occupier over gaucher land, take benefits from this land, being joint possession from their elders. Thar is the unique desert from other desert of the world. This area can be preserved for our next generation. But unfortunately, from all corners, government is going to ruin her nature beauty and structure, that now companies and government are interested to gulp down gaucher lands without compensating the villager. If gaucher would not be there, the obviously their cattle would not be. They will lose land. This is the main source of our income. No one can win his case due to missing and non-reconstructed record by the officials. Villagers are fighting over it and other their petty matters. Therefore, we request to Lordship for direction to concerned authorities that the gaucher records should be reconstructed, preserved. Revenue official may be directed to act as per land grant policy for granting gaucher lands on and other land. Land preserved for the gaucher purpose should not be transferred for other purpose. So also all record of revenue may be pleased to computerized and preserved. My lord, many companies are working in Tharparkar having their timely stipulated project, but land is being given to them by the government under Land Acquisition Act for mining, residence and power plant. And we have seen that from many projects throughout the whole country, land is acquired by following the lease process. Oil companies are acquiring land through lease agreement as leasing law corresponds with the lease, where a transfer of the interest in the property for stipulated periods of the time without transferring the ownership of the property. Hence, Thari are limited owner. Land acquiring through other than lease way in Tharparkar is amount to violation of the fundamental right of the possession of the property. So also Article 25 of the Constitution of Islamic Republic of Pakistan. My lordship will consider our request for serving our rights. Then people of Tharparkar will be highly thankful to you, lordship, in this regard. My lord, Thar coal reserve estimated by the Geological Survey of Pakistan to be approximately 175 billion ton, making it one of the largest lignite coal reserves in the world. Two CPEC projects and other projects are running in Tharparkar. CPEC is intended to rapidly upgrade Pakistan's required infrastructure and strengthen its economy by the construction of the modern transportation network, numerous energy projects and special economic zone. But here in Thar, no facility is given like motorway, universities and other institutions for improving living standard. No follow-up is observed therefore ensuring the implementation of law and policies in this regard. They are not acting over their HR and procurement policies, but their policies are hidden to public. Companies are ignoring locals, even in labor, how much royalty received from these companies and to whom it goes. As per decision of Honorable Supreme Court, in case of application Abdul Hakim Khoso Saab, which is published in 2014 PID, Supreme Court 350, in which Honorable Justice Jawades Khwaja Saab, Justice Khalji R. Kishan Saab, and your lordship given observation on E&P companies, in which Chief Justice took note on the speech of office barrier of the bar that was converted into constitution. So here companies are bound to provide light, job and service to local. They have to spend a specified amount of royalty for local infrastructure like road, hospital, institution, etc. Your lordship given guidance. Here an organization being called Thar Foundation is receiving royalty. No transparency would be there when employees of one company are working there. They are standing against observation of Honorable Supreme Court. Therefore, my lordship, I am taking the advantage of your honor presence. In the light of above referred observation, request on behalf of Thari people that illegality and violation are required your zealous honor consideration and to do justice with the people of Tharparkar who are agreeing in these conditions. My lord, in Tharparkar there are more than 100 salt lakes, from which in 30 salt lakes machinery is working for the mining and refining process. Labor is working, production is going to national and international market. No any local officer or technician is working there. Hiring authorities are ignoring the local residents. Contracts are mining and exporting the China clay, but no any factories in salt there. Local are not getting any royalty or CSR properly. From Rann of Kutch to coal area, there is only distance of 70 kilometers. The rest of double area of Thar desert and north, not a single kilometer. Comparable to road of the coal and the Dahli and Chachro Talka. So CSR should be given to whole Thar. My lord, Karunjar. This is the identity of Tharparkar. Karunjar is the mountain. Some specialists say that these rock formations could be approximately 3.5 to 5 billion years old. So we can say that this is the oldest mountains in the earth. Hundreds of the villages are surviving on it. The rainwater stream flow from the hills of Karunjar. Hundreds of animals and plant-based species are living there. Many of mosques, temples and other religious worship areas and places are located in this mountain. Karunjar yield 100 kilos of gold daily is a popular local saying and reflects the economic value of these mountains, just how rich. Nowadays, companies are counting the historical range as per new research of expert team working in Third Technical Forum. In Kharsar Hill, after Karunjar rained, they got died. That shows that eruption of this hill took place not in marine environment. So that there are the chance of re-magma eruption. Cutting of the granite may disturb the isostasis equilibrium. That disturbance might cause earthquake. We demand the cancellation of lease granted to the relevant companies and kindly save our culture heritage. Karunjar may be pleased to declare as in the World Heritage. And other historical places may be pleased to reserve for our next generation as Tharparkar cultural landscape in the site of tentative list. The tentative list is an inventory of important heritage and natural site that a country is considering for inscription on the World Heritage List. We request Lordship for direction to concerned authorities for declaring Karunjar as World Heritage. Meanwhile, lease of Karunjar may be pleased to consent and work for cutting may be pleased to stop. Whole Thar can be main hub of tourism. People like to visit Thar, but there is no facility like Cheif and Karunjar mountain. Providing integrated tourism which is openly linked to the localities in which it takes place in particular terms has clear connection with the local resources, activities, product and service industries and a particularly local community as approximately 14 Jain temple and along with Bodheswar Masjid are scattered throughout the Tharparkar. Therefore, every person is interested to visit Tharparkar. My lordship, role of bar and bench is important in the administration of justice. Advocates played historical role in restoration of judiciary. Whenever we feel any attack over judiciary, principle, and the type of any discrimination, then we stand against it with promoting moral of judiciary. Now, when our judiciary is passing bold decisions against those who have respect Pakistan in the eye of international well-aware community, then we know, by using managed international lobbies and fake managed report has been published. We know tactics and procedure that how you manage it. If you will demoralize us, then we will be silent. Impossible. We condemn it and we will stand with the moral of the judiciary and the legal fraternity. We advocate of Tharparkar bar belong to defense village. We came there for our profession. Now some have our houses and some are residing in rented houses. My lordship is well aware that advocates from different areas having their residency, they have advocate societies. So by taking benefit of your honor, I request on behalf of the DBA Tharparkar, your zeal honor for consideration our request for appropriate reaction. Concerned department for resolving our grievances. Judicial complex, district judicial complex is under construction. Now here we are in the premise of the revenue authority. Talka judicial complex are not still made. Even no land for Tharparkar judicial complex are preserved. Our courts in Tharparkar are functioning in building of other departments. Even our judicial officers having no any residential facility in their headquarters places. We being affiliated to legal fraternity would feel honored when our judiciary will sit in their own building, and we will feel proud to appear there in the judicial complex. Tharparkar district is consisted upon 7 talukas, people having only 743 kilometers of quality roads run through 1,638 square kilometers. People have to suffer for reaching to appear before Honorable Circuit Bench, Hyderabad. Litigant from the studio or from the village situated at Indo-Pak border line have to consume more than 2 days or 4 or 5 days. He have to return to his home village. In such circumstances, for providing that justice at doorstep to poor who request to establish a circuit bench in Tharparkar at Michi, in order to save the people and provide such mechanism for resolving our grievances. Prior to 2016, the district and session judge of all districts of Sindh were also performing their duties as a director of human rights. And in that capacity, several petty matters were being resolved of litigation on cheap rates. But since that power all was done by the Honorable High Court, therefore the people have to go in petition for the simple and petty matters, which is time consuming and much costly, and people face botheration. So if the power may be pleased to restore by providing such mechanism for resolving grievances, then it will be convenient for the general public. For the period of the judiciary history of Tharparkar, not a single local advocate has been elevated to High Court from Tharparkar. Tharparkar has its own identity. Constructed record, including reviewing as well the local language, is different. Therefore, when any litigant brought up the litigation before the highest court, he feel alone due to language, term, geography, and record about Tharparkar. Therefore, in view of the above-mentioned circumstance for the welfare and representation of Thari people, the elevation from the Tharparkar is dire need of time. It's necessary to mention here the district Tharparkar have given so many world-famous advocates who have their identity and their advocacy. We all are aware. Entire Sindh given very good judges to judiciary. Justice Mohammed Baksh Memon, Justice Mohammed Bachal Memon, from Noshur Firoz, who authored case of Maulvi Tamiz Singh. That was first case against martial law. Sindh High Court declared null and void notification PCO issued by a dictator of that time. We proud of you, Mr. Justice Gulzar Ahmad Saab. Lordship given bold and historical judgments. Tharparkar and Mirpuk has given blind and daring justice. Mr. Aladinu Isani Saab, Mr. Saladin Pawar Saab, they are from our old bar. We accept more judges from this region, sir. After launching of CPEC, as well as other projects, 30 people adopting other work for living. However, due to unavailability of labor code or redressal forum, the labor class of people has to travel Hyderabad for its resolving grievances. So we deviate Tharparkar for establishment of labor courts in Tharparkar. Also we consider the appointment of judicial officer from this bar. People of Tharparkar having panic issue in health field. Due to scattered area, having no quality transportation and shortage of trained staff in hospital, when patient came in hospital, then there is only facility of secondary level health care. In health facility, all the Talka needs RHC and BUSC should be round the clock. People came from border side after passing so many classes. Medical officers used to refer him due to missing tertiary level health care, which is near available at Hyderabad. Many of them die in between way of Michi to Hyderabad. We 30 are guaranteed under Constitution of Fundamental Life, security of the person, protection of the life. Without providing medical college and tertiary level hospital in Thar, these issues cannot be resolved. So we feel aggrieved from state officials. The Tharparkar district has the highest number of closed schools as compared to other districts of Sindh. The education authorities have not paid any proper attention to education. and have even not made any school mapping. Most of girls' schools are closed and others have no proper facilities. Thousands of schools in area are without any basic facilities such as furniture, building, washroom, water, electricity, and trained teacher. We are processing for universities in Tharparkar and demanding the establishment of such institutions. On the other hand, the government is going to launch other projects. For that, locals would be victimized for healing their grievances. Only way to educate and well equip them in those fields, seeing alarming situation in future. If someone is ready to study, then they should not be prohibited by a stipulated number of the quota system in universities. It amounts to equal to Sanechik right of education. We are citizens of Pakistan. We are here not being treated as equal of others, as like the Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, etc. We are already marginalized in education, should be cheap for district Tharparkar due to people's financial position. Tharparkar is the highest in population of livestock in over Pakistan, but as per the population of providing health care and livestock, sanction posts for veterinary doctor are only 82, from which 60s are vacant. Vacant total 183 various posts Tharparkar. Even these sanction posts are less for providing help to livestock in Thar. As per population of livestock, near to 400 veterinary doctors and 800 posts of livestock assistants can be created. But government is not ready to do this. Medical officers are also getting hard area allowance, where veterinary doctor without hard area allowance going to do this service. This is the violation of the Article of 25 of the Constitution of Pakistan. No such laboratory or college is here regarding livestock. Access to water is the key problem of the Thar. People's livestock are suffering due to water issue. Drought is common here. To bring a sustainable solution and water need of Thar, mostly projects launched by the government like RO plants are not working. Laborers are crying for their salaries. Amounts in billions van and banned due to corruption from bottom to high level. One RO plant made in Mithi is the big RO plant of Asia subcontinent, but same is not functional and fruitless. The water scarcity situation can be further aggravated due to extraction of huge amount of groundwater from coal mine. The groundwater level went down in villages near coal projects due to excavation of the water from ground. How water issue will be solved? No sustainable solution seen in future. In concluding, I wish to thank all from the bottom of my heart. Request your Lordship for Zeen's concession regarding above issues. We shall be highly thankful. Thank you, sir.